These are bus parks that was supposed to look like Rwanda Kigali, but right now it's just a spot for people to chill and relax from the rains. This is supposed to be a bus station, and this is now what we have here. Marwa's phone was stolen somewhere around here in Upper Hill. That's why I'm very cautious. I know there is someone looking at me right now wanting to grab this phone, but I'm actually also very cautious. Let me cross. My name is Ntara the Voice. Have you ever guys heard of the Nairobi Green Park here in Nairobi, Kenya, East Africa? So it actually looks like something very common in Rwanda, Kigali, and let me show you. This is the Nairobi Green Park run by the Nairobi County, and I like how this place looks like, but the thing is that, you know, vehicles in Nairobi, Kenya don't want to use this place simply because they say it's far from, you know, the CBD, the Nairobi Green Park name. It looks like downtown in Rwanda, Kigali. Rwanda's got something like this, but this one has been adopted from, this used to be land for railways, but right now there is, in Kenya we call it a stage or a bus station, something like that. So this is how it looks like. So nowadays it has become kind of like you find just a few vehicles, or maybe you find people having shade from the rains. Let me also go get some shade here. People there didn't want to be filmed, so that's why I did not, you know, take a video there. So when you look that concept from the, you know, matatu operators, from a logical perspective, it doesn't make sense. But from a business perspective, it actually makes sense because, you know, people, or let's say people want to use the passengers, are not willing to come to this place to pick buses. But I think sometimes it is just government negligence. But if the government is serious, they want to bring people here, they are going to come. If they want the matatus or, you know, these buses for passengers to come here, they will just come. It is just because the law, or maybe the rules have not been set properly to, you know, enforce that. But if they do, people will come, and this place will be so busy. But right now, it's like a place for skating and all that. As you can see, it's not really far from the city, actually. And the city is just right there. This is the Bunge Towers. The expressway is right there. It's just next to like something like a 7-minute walk from railways bus station. But right now this place is used for photography, of course skating and all that. That's how crazy it is, man. So you can see all this investment, and it was just, okay, can we say just in vain? But at least there are some few people using it right now. But most of the time, this is what is happening. Remember, it is a weekend. It is a Sunday right now. So all these, my country, Kenya. But the concept, whoever came with the concept did a really good job. This concept, this idea, was done or enacted by our former president Uhuru Kenyatta, our fourth president, also the son to our first president Jomo Kenyatta. So this is how it is right now. What you see here, this our bus park, Nairobi, right now, what you can see. What's your take on this? The idea to me was very, very good. And as you can see, if you have seen my vlog in Rwanda, Kigali, I've done a vlog about a bus park called Downtown. You find vehicles to different places. That is, there's downtown, there's another one called Nyabugogo. But the downtown one looks more beautiful. So that is, so there's other end of it. So this is where the vehicles are supposed to be parking, but no vehicles here. Oh man, I think they should come with a rule to enforce, you know, to enforce it. They should just enforce it to ensure, you know, people come here. So because the idea of this place is actually was to reduce congestion in Nairobi city. So imagine all the matatus or some of the matatus are in this place, meaning the city can be, you know, can get some free space from that. So this is a children playing area. Remember, it's opposite Uhuru Park. Wow. My wish is that now, man, this idea does not die like that, man. It shouldn't not. That's Britain, the tallest building in Eastern Central Africa, the one with a tower or a pole. Then we have got UAP right there. We've got another one, iconic buildings right there. It's raining, man. Let me go to a shade. So we are coming from this end of the bus park because it's drizzling. So this other end is a children playing ground. And this is how it looks, man. I like that one as compared to this one because it is actually beautiful. I know there's no problem with it, but is it something like a trauma? I experienced someone getting an accident on this place some years back, not here, actually a different place, very far from here. Now from that place, I do not trust these things, even the chains or anyone. That's why I don't like them. But it's a beautiful place, people enjoy it. But for me, no, there are other places like bouncing castles, as you can see, and many things. So, this is what is happening here right now. This is supposed to be a bus station. And this is now what we have here. There's still a busy place. People... Okay, when someone who is supposed to use something is not there, there is always a use of it. Someone is going to find use of that thing. There was music playing there, that's why I had to stop and come to this other side. As you can see, photography guys, that is for photography things, yeah. So actually, I was saying this: if you don't use something, someone else is going to find something to do with it, or there is someone who sees that this is a valuable thing, I can use it for my idea. So that's something to learn. Very rare to see a bus like this here, man. KBS, Kenya Bus Services. Does this KBS still belong to the government or not? I need to know. Someone tell me in the comment section, KBS, because I remember back then it used to be for the government. I don't know if it still belongs to the government. So that is what we're having here, man. These are bus parks that were supposed to look like Rwanda, Kigali, but right now it's just a spot for people to chill and relax from the rains. Hey man, I feel okay. If the government wants to enact that rule, it is going to enact, man. But it doesn't look good. It is good people are having shade and relaxing, but it's not good for the intended purpose. There's a washrooms there, and you can come wash your hands here. Let me wash my hands. There's water, at least. We are coming from that end. You can see horses. I remember the other time I called, did I call horses camels or camels horses? And people came to me like, no, it's not a horse, it is a camel. But it was a false there, you just understand. And there is a slip of a tongue sometimes, so just understand. So this is how it is, man. I want to get to the outer side of it. There's a building behind me. It's KICC, Bonge Towers and Times Towers. Can you be able to see them? Identify them. Here we are, Capitol Hill. That's where the office of our our Prime Minister, former Prime Minister Raila Amolo Odinga is. Green Park Terminal. Now we are leaving. So we are leaving towards Nairobi CBD. So actually, people do say, man, it is very far, but to me, I don't think it's very far. What's your take on this? If you're watching this and you know this place, the Nairobi Green Park, you can tell me. Because, man, it's going to waste. That's my take. It's going to waste, man. The intended use is not being utilized properly, man. How can you imagine, man? This is a multi-million project, and let's say billion because we include the land. And the land in Nairobi Upper Hill is very expensive. I think Nairobi Upper Hill is one of the most expensive places in the country, if not expensive. Really expensive. Like a piece of land goes into billions of money in Kenya shillings. You can imagine that. In dollars, we can say something close to, let's say, $10 million and above to get a small piece of land in Nairobi Upper Hill. That's how crazy expensive it is. You know, I'm very careful. Actually, guys, Marwa's phone was stolen somewhere around here in Upper Hill. That's why I'm very cautious with my phone. I'm using my phone to show you around. So bad, man. I don't know, man. We've got we've got really nice border guys who are motorcycle operators who carry passengers. But also, thieves have taken advantage of that. They use motorcycles to snatch people, steal, and run, because with a motorbike you can maneuver around and not easy to be caught. So that's why I'm very cautious with my phone, because it is really notorious. They are really notorious in this place. Stealing with motorcycles, man. Crazy. Man, I felt really bad for Marwa and his wife or girlfriend. I really felt bad for him, man. And the girl is pregnant. You can imagine, man. I don't know, man. Sometimes I think we should enact our laws like Rwanda, Kigali. You know, in Rwanda, when you're in Rwanda, if you've been to Rwanda, I've been to Rwanda, man. I've done a story in Rwanda. You can go check. If you steal, man, thief, there is no negotiation. Death, man. You find you stealing, bullet, gone, like that. No, you're joking with thieves. It is here in Kenya, like, thieves have got, you know, a way of maneuvering the law and manipulating the law so that they can get away with it just easily like that. But countries like Rwanda, you can walk with a phone like this at night, midnight, and nobody's going to snatch it. If there are theft cases, minimal, very small theft cases. But here in Nairobi, it's like a daily thing. Something that is actually dragging us behind as a city and as a country. Let's go. The bus park is right there. I'm almost crossing the, you know, Nairobi Expressway, Uhuru Highway, going to the other side of, you know, Nairobi City. So I'm close to Ajim. This is where we are. I'm actually very cautious with the border guys. Construction still ongoing here. That's what you can see there right now. This is expressway leading all the way to the airport. So I want to cross. I know, look at how it looks, man. I know there is someone looking at me right now wanting to grab this phone, but I'm actually also very cautious. Let me cross. Here we are. I've crossed already. So we are on Haile Selassie Road. When you go like this, Haile Selassie was actually the emperor of Ethiopia. Remember, Ethiopia was the only country in Africa that was not colonized. Other people say also Liberia, but you remember Liberia was given to the free slaves, so we cannot count it as part of the countries that, you know, were not colonized. We are saying people who fought colonialism, but we cannot discredit it also at the same time. Also, headquarters for AU, African Union, is in Ethiopia, Addis Ababa. Yes, you know that. Neno Evangelism. The church for Pastor Nganga. Can you see it? It is a church with a very controversial pastor in Kenya. So the government wants to take this this land of this church, saying it belongs to the country or the state, and the pastor says, no, I bought that land, you cannot take it. He produced also the title deeds for that. So it's quite crazy. This is Nairobi. This is how it looks like in Nairobi. You can come and chill here if you're tired, if you're waiting for someone. So that's Nairobi for you. So this is Haile Selassie Road, named after Emperor of Ethiopia or Prime Minister of Ethiopia, Haile Selassie. How do you find Nairobi so far on these sides of railways and Ajib? Let's go. I was using the Parliament Road, and there is a lot of security today. I don't know what's happening today, but mostly it happens like that when the dignitaries in the country or someone is visiting someone really important. I don't know why it is. Let me show you something else apart from that. This is just a normal Sunday or a weekend in Nairobi. There's a lot of skating happening here. Most of the time when you come here, you find a lot of skating. It is just in the CBD. When you film here, people keep on looking at you. So I just feel like I assume like nothing is happening. Yeah, let me use this other side. I'm actually finalizing the video. Also, photography works going on in Nairobi a lot on Sundays. So let me use this side. I'm going to Kencom and we finalize our video. That's enough for today, guys. My name is Ntal the Voice. Have a good time.